Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'm doing a couple of episodes. This is the second and the last one. Today I'll be doing a video of 10 fragrances which I think are overpriced at this current moment. And it's sort of like a discussion with examples, okay? Everything has gone up in life. Like I talk to my friends all over the world, whoever is member of fragrance community, reviewers, even community members, they give me update every now and then. Hey, bro, this is this much in Europe, this is this much in the USA, this is this much in Africa. So Middle Eastern countries also, fragrances have gone really expensive. So it's basically post, I think, effect of COVID as well as some of the war that's going on. We don't talk about that, but what happened was the aftermath was predictable that everything's gonna get expensive. So the 10 fragrances I'm gonna show you today are not the only ones. Everything has gone high in price. So there are matters like some fragrances are expensive now still. I mean, they're more expensive, but still the value is there. You know, some of the houses I will not bash them. Okay, maybe I'll do a house like a list where I'll talk about the prices are high, but they're worth it. You know, so it's just my 2 cents. Okay, it's nothing to do with universal fact. So the brands, these brands mostly on most part used to be affordable. Okay, some of these fragrances are older, some of them are newer. So these are just for examples. Okay, let's just go one by one, and I'll tell you why I think they're overpriced and if they're worth it or not. First fragrance is the House of Parfum de Marly. It's just this one I'm showing as an example. Okay, anything from Parfum de Marly, Percival, Greenlay, Sedley. I'll tell you the price back in the days. These fragrances, these dark ones with the bigger box, used to be like 160, maximum 165 to $70. So that is like a full packaging, like full box. If you could get a tester, this would be something like $150. Okay, so these used to be like an, I would say, not affordable, but somewhat still reasonable niche fragrances, and I really like them because they provide 120 25 mil around there, and their boxes are nice, they smell good. Many of the fragrances are high-end designer-like, but the longevity is pretty good. So Parfum de Marly, not everything can be good from one house, but I'm just telling you, this fragrance, let's say if you want to buy Ojan, okay, or Habdan, Hamdani, any of these, or some of the normal ones. I'm just talking about our retailers here, the ones they used to sell, and they're selling now, their previous discounted price versus now. So these are my observation. This used to be, you could get like 160 bucks, as I told you. Now you have to pay more than $200. So the markup is so much high, and then I'm talking about the discounted price. For retail, these are going to be 300 plus dollars. Maybe there's a normal price outside, but our country, these are expensive. So at no point I would ever pay, ever again, for these Parfum de Marlys, no matter how nice they smell, how niche, high end, whatever. I feel if you go more than 150 bucks, it's actually, that's the price. They are not worth it. Parfum de Marlys are worth only under 150 bucks because they provide good value. More than $200 you go, you deserve maybe better. Like Frederick Mall, they have, for example, it's like I have a soft side for that house. Sometimes, you know, houses like what house I would say, Francis John, yeah, they're overpriced, but some of the qualities are so much like high end niche, like okay, Jovoy, okay. So some of these houses you feel paying money, they still get quality. But Parfum de Marly, yeah, overpriced nowadays. So the first example is this house. I mean, you can let me know your opinion. You can let others know the opinion, but I feel that way. That way, okay. Next one. These are all in random orders, okay. Next one is La Nuit de l'Homme by YSL. This fragrance, I have this 200 ml bottle. This is from 2018 batch or 19. I do have a couple of other bottles. I have the Bvlgari, many other flankers. I reviewed everything almost in this line. So La Nuit de l'Homme we used to buy first. Retail in Malaysia, I remember, was a little bit high, $80, $85. But in Bangladesh, I saw, first time I bought La Nuit de l'Homme was $65, 100 ml, okay? So the 200 ml used to be $110. Right now, La Nuit de l'Homme 100 ml, just the brand new batches, not even the older batches. Forget about vintage. The new La Nuit de l'Homme cost easily over $120 to $130, and that is double the price. YSL, YSL, any other fragrances, so expensive. I mean, crazy. Kuros used to be around $45. Now they're asking for 85. I mean, that's discontinued, but let's face, La Nuit de l'Homme is way overpriced now. I mean, I would not pay for this. If you want to get Bvlgari, discontinued one, 120 bucks, you can say, yeah, that one lasts a little bit longer, you know. It has this vintage smell, but still, La Nuit de l'Hommes are overpriced. It's just my 2 cents. They smell nice. No worry if you don't have a cash problem, get La Nuit alone, but you can get a lot of good alternatives of that nowadays. So the next one, I guess everybody will agree, and we're gonna have a cheer. That's called Bleu De Chanel. I bought a Bleu De Chanel. Reason being, I love this fragrance a lot. Two of my most worn fragrances in summer, if I really want to feel confident, are Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel. But unlike Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel doesn't last, especially the EDT does not last that much. For me, I just wear it at night when it's breezy, when it's a little bit stormy. I get decent 5 hours tops, and that's the performance of it. But if I talk about Bleu de Chanel Parfum, the Parfum version, that costs about $220, $210, and for 100 ml. And that is niche pricing. If I had Sauvage Elixir, I would show it here today. And I think that is way overpriced for what it is. You know, you can get many other fragrances, lot of us Assad, you can get Azaro Onyx or Azaro, yeah, those fragrances, they are, I mean, so much better deal. Bleu de Chanel is the most, I think, one of the most expensive fragrance in the market, and they are not worth the price tag. Back in the days, we used to buy these for under $100. You know, in Malaysia, I think 400 ringgit, yeah, around that price tag in 2016. That would translate to something under $100 for 100 ml. That would be a good price for Bleu de Chanel, even though expensive. But nowadays, it's effing expensive. That's just crazy. Next one breaks my heart, but I'll show you. Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme, Prada L'Homme Low, Prada L'Homme, whatever. Water Splash. You can talk about the Intense. They are super expensive. I did not even know. This is my older bottle, and I had another bottle. I finished it. I opened it. So I sold off another 150 ml. I did not know the price of it. 150 ml is, forget about it. 100 ml used to cost like 60, 65 bucks, sometimes $60, you know, in Bangladesh, just a few years back. And I would think like it's really good pricing for Prada because Prada is a luxury house, and their fragrance like Prada Amber Purum used to be like 45, 55 bucks. Now their Prada Ambers are like 100 something because it's discontinued. Prada L'Homme is going for $120, 100 ml. And that was the price for 150 ml. You see the where the prices are now. It's a great fragrance. I love Prada L'Homme so much, but I will not repurchase it. I just use it. Okay, that's the sadness of Prada L'Homme. If you can get it for a cheaper price, good for you. But in our country, I'm talking about. Next one, the most overpriced and overhyped fragrance in the community, Aventus. And particularly this 120 ml Aventus, I wear it, but I feel guilty wearing it. It's just so expensive nowadays. This 120 ml, like 2000, I think 17, forgot which year it was. This is one of the older batches, fruity batch, but these are going for $1,000 plus. Why? I mean, sellers are bringing it rare, I understand, but the new 100 mils are around 350, right? And the new Absolute was 450. I rather get those, even those are expensive. This Creed in 2016 used to be $150 in Bangladesh, and that was the retail price plus VAT tax, under 200 bucks any day. And suddenly, like over the last few years, the Creeds have become like kidney and liver. Okay, so these ones I would not recommend you to get Aventus unless you're a big fan. You can get it, but this is the one of the most overpriced fragrances and overhyped at this current moment. If you talk about the price, definitely not worth with the new batches. Let's go another house. Mancera, one of my most favorite niche houses, and I used to brag about this house because this was quality and also the value. Every time I bought a Mancera was very happy times for me. Why? Because Manceras last a long time. They are a niche house. You get 120 ml and you get a really nice presentation. This is all in all like win-win situation, or at least most of the Manceras. I just loved Mancera. This is Tonka Cola. Just an example. The new Manceras are, even after discounts, the sellers bring it here for $120. Cheapest you can get a tester for under 100. First time I bought like a Mancera fragrance was this one. I always say lemon lime. This is my second bottle, but the very first bottle I bought was $65 or 60, okay, give or take. And sometimes you could get testers for $55, and that's why I used to call this a designer priced niche house. Nowadays, Manceras 120 bucks. They're definitely more reasonable than many other niche like Amouage or Creed. But then again, now prices are expensive. Yeah, this is the least less value fragrance for me. Like this one can be like call a like pass like for me, but this is not that guilty compared to many other designer niche. But Yeah, definitely the price have gone double. So Manceras are now not my to go list or buy list anymore. I don't buy that many Manceras. Next one, love this house, love this fragrance, and love this line. Okay, and I just absolutely hate the price tag of these Polo fragrances. Some of you are giving thumbs up. Yeah, why? Because these fragrances do not last that much for most part. The Polo Blue perfume does decent job in winter. I got 6 hours, but this fragrance is quality. But retails on these are $130, 140, 150 in one of our retail stores, and they gave like 60 or I think 40% off, and I got it at that price tag. I think it was like $70 or something, or 70 something. I got also the Polo Red perfume and also the Polo Ralph's Club, then the Sport Cologne, whatever the green one, in Parfum Cologne. Yeah, these ones I got all when it was discounted, but after discount still it was 65, $75. Are they worth the price tag? Nope. Why? Polo fragrance back in the days I used to buy for $45. Yeah, I'm talking about old days. Some of you will be like, yeah, days are gone, things have changed, economy changed. But why? Why double the price? Why triple the price? Is it justified? I mean, that's why people are not buying that many designers or niche nowadays. People are going for the Middle Eastern clones. You know why? Because they're 20 something dollars. You can get 5 fragrances for the price of one brand new designer fragrance or more. And you can get 500-600 ml of perfume of different type. Is just a very no-brainer. That's why bashing Middle Eastern perfume nowadays, it's kind of unfair. Okay, so I love this fragrance, like more than, like, value-wise is better value than Bleu De Chanel, but I do not think they are worth the price tag anymore. But I like it. The next one is the one that I hate the most for price tag. When I got this, it was from Vietnam or Thailand, and from the airport duty free, $150 plus. There you go. Jean Paul Gaultier, La Male Elixir. One of my most favorite perfumes, no doubt. I have the women's version as well. Nowadays, the price have gone down a little bit, like 100, under $100. After discount, it will be like 80, 85. That price point is still high. Like back in the days, our retail would be like Ultra Male, La Male, used to be like $65. Compared to that, it's new flankers, limited edition, whatever, nice bottle. They have increased the price. But first time when I paid $150, $150 plus, that is a crime. This is not worth Jean Paul Gaultier. I am like those one of those unfortunate people that I really am loyal to the brand and the line. That's why I got it. But I would not recommend you to get it for retail. Wait for the prices to go down. Maybe 75, $80 would be a, like, for now is decent pricing. Okay, La Male Elixir was way overpriced. Next two are my last two purchase of this year. Bulgari Man in Black Parfum. I did share my review. A little bit update on this. I wanted to sell it, couldn't sell it, nobody took it. I offered it for a very decent pricing, okay, but people are like, nope, not gonna take it. I'm like, okay, I'll keep it and use it, no problem, because I like the line. This is a little bit redundant on the redundancy side because it's very similar to original Men in Black. A little bit more booze, less spice, but it actually has good presence. I got compliments from it a few days ago from our manager in the building, and the security. They were like, "Sir, your perfume is so beautiful. It's we have this hallway, and it's always stuck there. I could smell your perfume, but I guess I am a little bit nose is blocked, and also I cannot detect. Performance is good. Issue is price. Some reviews did say it's $200 for what? I mean, I am a reviewer, but I know I'm guilty of buying this. I bought this for under $120 for a tester. Still overpriced. Bulgari Man in Black, the original one. Go check the price. This is $150 sometimes. This used to be $45 cologne. We used to buy Bulgari 45 standard. Highest is 55. Within matters of years, $200. I mean, are you joking? Nobody should buy any Bulgari at that price point. Okay, I'm sorry to say, my favorite line. I'm telling you unbiased opinion. These are not worth the price tag. Even at the tester, for what they are, they don't have any niche quality. Next one has a niche quality a little bit, but still again overpriced. So next one, the last one I'm going to show you is this. Yeah, Armani Stronger With You line, the tobacco. I love this fragrance. Okay, I really like it. I'm liking this more and more that I'm wearing it. Really solid performance, much better than this. It's similar to this one, maybe something similar to Tonka Cola or Parfum de Marly. Very good performance. No issue with the performance. Very good. Problem is $200 once again. Sometimes up to $200. Some countries 180. how much should how much you should be looking at, like to pay for this kind of perfumes. Maximum $80, 85 bucks. Why? Because even though these are Middle Eastern exclusive release, these are not worth $200 fragrances. Like, I'm sorry to say, nothing should be I mean, costing you $200. If you give me angel share and you say, yeah, pay 200, I'll still say no. I paid 150 for my angel share. Some of the fragrance I do like Chergy, I do like Midnight in Paris, but the price tags are never going to be that much. So honestly speaking, these are the examples I want to give you. Even though I love most of these fragrances, I love them because I got them sometimes not always for high price. Like my Aventus was under $200, Prada L'Homme was like 65, Bleu De Chanel was $150 for 150 ml, so that is a good price. The La Nuit 200 ml I bought for 110 bucks, so all great value. But I would urge you, check the market prices before you pull your trigger on a fragrance. And there are many other examples which are overpriced. I'll give you a last example. And the Penhaligon Sartorial, the shop I bought it from, I'm not going to take their name. Everybody would know in Bangladesh. I first time bought this, it was after the discount. I think it was $65. Okay, and that was a very very generous pricing. That immediately the next sale I went into after 3 months, they made me pay 85 or 80. Okay, and that's after discount. So this one, Van Cleef and Arpels, every single house they marked up the price by 40, 50, 60%, and then they give 40% off. At that price point, it's a joke because you're not getting any actual real discounts. What you're paying is full retail, and they are claiming that you're getting a discount. So you're being fooled, my friends. There are plenty other options out there. There are Ajmal House, there are Latafa, and there are many other designer houses like Azaro, you know, Kenzo, maybe houses like Isimiyake, Paco Rabanne. They actually offer so much. Salvatore Ferragamo, they offer so much more value. So time to look at other houses. Calvin Klein, great fragrance house. If you can get these for 40, 45 bucks, great fragrances. These are as good as YSL YDP. Okay, so there you go. Thanks for watching. This was the episode. Do let others know what you think, and we'll talk about discontinued fragrance. That's a different segment, but these are the ones that are available in the market. Okay, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Good night.